Alrighty, good morning, chat. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Having a good Friday. First Friday of the new year. Should have every... Well, I didn't load up the first file, but should have everything else. First Friday of the week. First Friday of the year. First Friday of, February. January. I don't know why I thought February came before January. Oh god, my sister's birthday's in a half. My dad's, Riley's, and my sister's birthday are in a month and a half, actually. Rose already in February. My brain just doesn't think sometimes. Arizona time zone goes crazy. To be fair, I was not only waking up earlier because I was at my parents' house. They're also an hour ahead. So coming back to this time zone, being an hour earlier and being used to waking up at an earlier time kind of just hits hard. It just it allows me to be up at like 9. Or allows me to, I was up at 8 actually. A month? Oh. I mean, I'm talking about my stream time more than the fact that I said February over January. That was more just my brain not thinking. There's nothing really important in February for me. I'm sorry, in January for me, but February there's a bunch of birthdays and whatever. Alright, I'm not supposed to chop these. Well, I only get punished if I get a coal. I only get punished if I get a golden parsnip. Yeah, happy Friday. Hope everybody's having a good chill day. Almost the weekend. I'm just gonna be continuing more runs today, as per you. Nothing special. Hopefully we get a run with the books today, though. I had a pretty decent run yesterday. Unfortunately, no fishing book. 3 combat books, though. Mine would be perma 0. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. There's not even a point of buying it anymore due to the fact that it doesn't heal you. It's so fake to buy the muscle remedy thing. And then it's also, now that the energy tonic only heals energy instead of HP, it's like kind of giga useless. Am I gonna save that much time? My current PB is 17:33, so I only have to save 30 minutes. And I can save 30 minutes in the first 5 hours of the run. This is my PB. 17:33:08. I'm comparing against splits that are slightly faster. For the goal time. The run's not optimized in terms of like RNG and play. A lot of just improvement that can be done. Again, I can save 30 minutes alone in the first 5 hours of the run. Will I save 30 minutes in the first 5 hours of the run? Likely not. I generally save closer to about 20. But I still have the rest of the run. That was my 1.5 time, and I had an even lower time before the end of 1.5. Somebody's dying. And then 1.6 is significantly faster than 1.5. Like, it's significantly faster. I think my final 1.5 time was like 21 hours. There's a few minutes at least. Yeah, just a few. T, thank you for the 7 months of Prime. Happy New Year. Hope your day is going wood. Are you awake for 17 hours to do these runs? No, I do them over the course of like 3 days. I generally do about 5 hours the first day in terms of like just the start of the run. It's generally a longer stream because I don't get the run on first try. Second stream's like 6, 7, and then you finish it on the third stream. Sometimes I do 4 depending on how much I play. Parsnip just has to be gold quality. Me to continue playing silver qualities don't do what I'm trying to get from the Parsnips. I only need one because it's impossible to get multiple gold quality parsnips when I plant it like this. So whenever I get a gold quality parsnip, it's not possible for another one to show up. Yeah, some spots are not preferred, but there are some spots are clearly better than others, but there's really nothing you can do about that. I play any spot. Because the spots 1 through 10 have year 1 books, which is preferred for better resets. They're not in an order like that due to the fact that they're numbered in the order that I found them in. So the reason 1 through 10 is year 1 books is because I was specifically looking for year 1 that translates into year 3 books first. And then I filled the remaining spots with the year 2 books when there was no more year 1 options. The parameters that I set. Because the issue with the year 2 books is I have to play like an hour longer to get to the reset point compared to year 1 books. It's not as quick resets. So it's like the top 3 spots from left to right is this is spot 6, 3, 5. Use clay farming, not in this run, it's not worth it. It's too slow. Clay farming has never been good for speedruns. Or like the conventional speedruns. Hell, we don't even, for like the Joja run, you technically don't use clay farming, you use winter tilling, which is like the same premise of clay farming, but winter tilling you get like 85 gold a till instead of 20. So it's just superior. The only issue is you have to sleep it till winter, but I need gold Parsnip. It's in the FAQ, but it's to determine RNG for the remainder of the run. Mainly when books show up in the traveling cart. Because the entire start of this run is essentially getting level 10 in every skill as fast as possible. And it just so happens that books are sold in an unlimited amount in the traveling cart. So if I get, let's say, a fishing book in the traveling cart, I can trade 360,000 gold for level 10 without ever having to catch a single fish. And if you were to level up fishing in the absolute fastest way possible, it would take you around 50 minutes. I already have to make roughly like 20 million gold throughout this entire run. It takes me not very much time to make that extra 360,000 gold, comparatively to fishing for 50 minutes straight. It is a part of vanilla gameplay, it's just extremely rare, which is why we're using Parsnips to predict when the books will show up. Because I don't know how it is in non-Legacy RNG, but in Legacy RNG, they basically show up every other year, and there's only like 3 to 4 books a year. Actually, it's more closer to about 2 to 3. There's just some files that have like 4 to 5. Yeah, so it's probably around the same. It's probably about, on average, about 3 books every other year. So you'll, on average, get like 1.5 books a year. If you check the traveling cart every single possible day. The only 2 books that I hard force from the traveling cart is fishing and combat. Combat's interesting because I technically don't need to level up the skill because I get the skill leveled up just by doing monster eradication. But I can trade the books for monster musk, so I don't have to farm monster musk. And then at the same time, having level 10 combat at the start of monster eradication speeds up monster eradication by a significant margin. So it kind of just helps too much to ignore. And those are the only 2 books that I, like, will reset over. But the forging book is also nice to get. The other 2 books don't matter. You get mining level 10 really easily, and we just get farming level 10 naturally. It's just those 2 skills. Fishing is by far the biggest time save of the books, though. Yeah, I'm using Legacy RNG, so if I wanted to clay farm, I could clay farm. It's just not worthwhile. It's just a waste of time. I think out of every reset I've done today, I've gotten 1 silver quality. And that is it. Irisha, thank you for the tier 1 for 5 months.
Have bone, have bone, have bone, have bone, have bone.
Question. Because I don't think anybody redeemed it yesterday. Did I disable Bone Zone and not re-enable it since I've got him back? And that's why we didn't Bone Zone yesterday. Yes. Okay. I didn't think I, like, disabled it though. I remember doing that. No, when I was home and I did the stream from home, I didn't have my stream deck, so I couldn't play Bone Zone. by pressing a button. I had to manually go into the files and find it. No, the starting is to get... Well, I mean, you can argue that it's manipulating, but the starting is to get a file that has the RNG that I'm looking for. So I specifically need a gold quality Parsnip, and once I get a gold quality Parsnip from any of these spots, I know I have decent books from the traveling cart. So the reset is probing. That was the top one. I don't really use the Twitch alerts very much, though, because, like, if I... yeah, I just haven't been using the Twitch alert stuff like that. I just don't want to switch everything over. Because I actually don't have the original files of a lot of my alerts because they're so old. Bot 7. It's PC only. You have to press R, right shift, and delete after every single tool swing at a specific time, or in a timing window. If you do it too early, it doesn't do the action, and if you do it too late, it's slow. And again, it's on PC only. Hey. Why did that time you out for saying that? I love night. Settings again, don't I? Getting a bot working on YouTube is the most frustrating thing. So inconsistent. It's a left-in debug tool that CA was probably using to debug the game. Why the fuck am I going in? Tier 1 books? Yeah, spot 7 would be Tier 1 books. No. Hopefully there's nothing up north. No, it's day 5. The golden parsnip spots are still the same, but day 5 is planted in a box. Always has been. Actually, technically not, but it has been for a while. I love spring onions. They're so quirky and cool. Because books sold at the traveling corridor are sold in an unlimited amount. So if I got the fishing book to show up, I can buy 60 of them and get level 10 fishing without catching a single fish. Which is significantly faster than getting level fishing by doing it, by fishing its own level 3, and then harvesting basically 1,500 crab pots, which is the fastest way of doing it. It's probably around 50 minutes faster. If you include the time loss for having to fish for level 3, and then also the time loss of not being level 10 fishing for doing the community center fish. It is, but it roughly only 1.5 books show up every year. So, it's really not abusable. And then each book is 6,000 each, so I essentially have to get 360,000 gold to be able to do it. Which is basically a lot for anybody. Unless if you're specifically planning for it. Which is what I'm doing. That's this green bean. Oh. I know when the books are gonna show up. There's technically a book on spring 19th year 1, summer 14th year 1, fall 7th year 1, spring 19th year 3, summer 12th year 3. Oh, well, I'm down money. I'm an idiot. It was 120. gonna be down like 200 gold. I didn't check the daily luck. Process. Not playing well right now. Really did cook with the roguelike. Lots of enemies. No glow ring. Too much copper to ignore, to be quite honest. Copper's again. Oh, this one's probably just dead. Dash upwards, upwards, not to the side, up, up, up. I should kill this run just right now because I am going to get shit from the chests. I think I hit a glow ring on 20. Purple Violinist, thank you for the 10 months. So not only is my quality bundle like the absolute worst quality bundle I can get, I get an infested floor. I'm floor 9, which is one of the worst infested floors you can get. I don't have a main file. I don't play this game casually. The only other file that I didn't make today that's in my saves folder currently is a failed perfection run that has the void frog, so I kept it. Give me a forest sword on 24 game. All I ask. Lots of love. Thank you for the your one. Forgot that I already had on. The ladder. And it was on the wrong spot. Hey, slow pace, but I don't have to worry about copper. To be fair, the pace is only slow because of that infested floor. And the fact that I'm going, like, out of my way for copper. The third boot I've gotten. I only need 10 more copper. Slingshot with explosive ammo is just theoretically the best mining tool in the game by far. Is the main thing about it. But it takes practice to get good with it. But realistically, like, you're looking at like mid-maxes where it just won't matter for 99.9% of players. Yeah, you also still use bombs, but it's just not needed. It's really just a thing for like mid-max runs. Realistically. It's a thing for mid-max runs and Skull Cavern attempts that are trying to get the lowest floor without staircases. You'd basically never use a bomb if you're trying to go for floor depth without staircases, because explosive ammo is just too quick. The fuse time is terrible. I wouldn't be surprised if I go look up the floor depth record without staircases in Skull Caverns and it doesn't use a single bomb. It only uses pure explosive ammo. I wouldn't be surprised of that. So it's more for speed, but the issue is you can just substitute the speed with staircases for even more speed. And then once you're on to the floors that are actually covered with iridium, like, it's just fine to use bombs. You know, it doesn't make a difference. The funny thing about the slingshot is the default setting where it's not, or where it's like point and click now is actually slower than pull in opposite direction. The pull in opposite direction is like much quicker. I mean, the farther you go, the more it has. The floors kind of start becoming more similar after you reach, like, floor, what, like 1500? Percent is at 6.6k. I don't know the actual number, but it's like you don't really notice a difference after you I think it's like 12k through frame perfect buffer every single floor with staircases. You can get to floor 12,000 legit. Oh, quote unquote legit. You'd have to be frame perfect robot, but how did you break out of this? Why can't, like, what the fuck? How am I, like, this is the second time this has happened. Menu, I can't press E or escape. Oh, now I can. The first thing I was doing was pressing escape menu. That's the second time that has happened now. I don't know what causes it. I need 75 iron. It's immediately after eating. It locks you something. It has something to do with the eating animation. 100%. They've been nerfed since 1.4. Explosive ammo has been. It used to have a bigger explosion radius and be like a third of the price. Yeah, and you could buy it as soon as you hit floor 40, instead of having to wait until combat level 8. But I zoom in, it makes the enemies spawn closer and more frequently, because there's more room for them to spawn. And I was trying to get a ladder. The best way to do that is to zoom in so I get more monsters to kill instantly with the hammer. Also, bat wings are always useful. Yeah, the fact that you could buy explosive ammo without actually having the crafting recipe was stupid. Like, I think that was like a justified nerf. And then the price. But I do kind of wish you kept the range the same, or the radius. He did what he did. I saved one. I'm selling a ruby. I'm scared about money. Sure. Hopefully we have enough. Blueberry, I think, for the tier 1 for 8 months.
Howdy.
Joja's overly hated, in my opinion. there will be a 1.7. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a 1.7, but I doubt it comes out before Haunted Chocolatier at this point. So, if we get a 1.7, it's probably 2 to 3 years down the line for PC players. Let me rephrase that. It's 1 to 2 years down the line for it to start being developed. Probably another 6 months afterwards. Needless to say, I wouldn't expect a 1.17 to like until like 2028. Saves money, but here's a... Oh, shit. Here's a slight issue. I think I forgot to farm the remaining coal I needed for the rest of the run, or for the smelts. So I think I just inadvertently killed this run. Because I would need 4 more pieces of coal. We'll buy with extra money. I have 3 gold, and I'm not going to waste 3 minutes to do that. Because I have to wait for Clint's to open, and it takes 3 minutes for him to open, chat. Get it from rocks on the farm. That's what I'm gonna YOLO. Unironically, that's what I plan on doing. I'm honestly surprised about how well that worked out. Like, I knew it would work. It's just the rate that I got the coal was kind of high roll. Shoreline faster than sprites. True. If I got lower than 50-50 rates, it was faster than sprites. Or farm debris? Yes, they can. Grass isn't counted as debris. So no, grass cannot destroy my crops. Which is why I leave it. It's actually a protective barrier against debris. I just feel like I have extra time on this day. I may as well do something with my energy. No tomato. Melons, no tomato. Okay. I need to upgrade backpack. Got to check the book on spring 19th, so now I gotta check it on summer 14th. everything. Books mainly, I guess. I love getting multiple fairies. We're probably gonna get a third one in fall. Do I need the extra money? Oh, no, really. Forgetting sunfish, true. You know, I wish it hit the melons. If it hit the melons, that fairy would have been okay, but I have a fairy seed, unfortunately. Six. In a perfect world, we do not get a rain day on the 10th here. Because then I can extremely narrow down the RNG. Damn, 2 fairies. Legacy RNG does really weird things to night events. We're probably going to get a 3rd fairy here in fall. Just because of how it is. You get the same night event over and over and over again on Legacy RNG. Boom, boom. The main point of Legacy RNG is, at least for us, is allowing us to predict when books show up at the traveling cart. But it makes RNG predictable, more predictable, like how it used to be. Fuck, dude. Ah, no, I can't take... I'm taking the time loss. Like, there's a chance... I don't want to walk all the way back down, though. I'm either losing a legit, like, 1.5 minutes, or I'm saving a shit ton of time. Because if I need it from if I need it for the community center, it saves so much time. But there's no way that I know if I need it from the community center yet. Because I don't know that until in fall. But it's such a big pickup. Because it's like if I don't buy it just to save that 1.5 minutes, I'm just losing so much time to the rabbit's foot if I roll it. Basically, we're praying we see Enchanter's bundle in bulletin board. Oh. Spring 19th, year 3. Uh, 40% chance of combat book. Summer 12th. Same. We have a 50% chance of a... Yeah, we have a 50% chance of a combat book. In year 3. With a 20% chance of a fishing book, but if we get the fishing book, we literally cannot get the combat book, so... It didn't rain on the 25th, did it? Bingo, was it? No, I have not played Stardew Valley Expanded, and no, I do not have an interest in ever playing it. Every 10 months. Happy New Year.
Mondy's pod.
Come on, high roll. High roll! Thank God I went back for that. High roll! That's why we go back and waste a minute and a half. To go and high roll that fucking rabbit's foot. Fucking big high roll. Eggplant, right? No broccoli, eggplant, okay. What do you mean by high roll? It means I was basically gambling on an RNG sequence to happen, or basically that specific bundle, the Enchanter bundle, to show up. Otherwise, I was losing time. Like, come on. I can't, like, not do that, though. Like, when you see a rabbit's foot in the traveling cart, it's, like, impossible not to buy it. Oh, I need to buy 112 more coal. Like, why do I have so much money? Like, if it was a truffle, I probably would have skipped it just because they're really easy to, like, just get without wasting time in it. But the rabbit's foot or duck feather is just, like, a different story. In that case, I probably would have skipped the duck feather. Just because I don't think it's worth the minute. And the odds that you need a duck feather are low, because not only do you need to get the specific bundle, it needs to not re-roll itself. But the rabbit's foot can't re-roll itself, so if you just get it, you are screwed. Not buying rabbits early now. I think you're confused about the reason why I bought the rabbit's foot. It's not for friendship. Buying the rabbits or like the only reason I ever buy rabbits early is if I need a rabbit's foot for the community center, and I have a rabbit's foot from the traveling cart, which I can use for the community center. That's the reason I bought it from the traveling cart, because doing rabbits early is painfully slow. I don't really care about saving the money for the coop. I still have to buy it anyways. I more care about not having to waste a bunch of time to get a single rabbit's foot and then not care about the rabbits for like another year. All the work that I just did to get that single rabbit's foot will not help me with rabbit's feet later. I need over 1,000 of it for crafting throughout the run. There's a single crafting recipe that requires 333 moss alone. I have to craft every item in the game. All 7th. It's the mushroom logs and the treasure totems is what takes up a majority of it. Because they're 10 moss each. I generally craft around 25 mushroom stumps, which is about 250 moss, and then I craft around 30 to 40 treasure totems, which is another 300 to 400 moss. And then the single statue of blessing, which is 333. It's a little over 1,000 I need throughout the run. Really depends on how many treasure totems I need, though. Mahoganies. Or I can move on. We will be filling the island with ancient fruit, yes. You know, I was only eyeballing the peaches because there was 4 of them, but I ended up getting the 4 unique fruit I needed, so it doesn't really matter. I'm like, how the hell did I get that many peaches? I guess I need an extra. I'll have to walk back. That. Run lives or dies off of the next book check. I just basically need it to be possible to get a fishing book. Okay. Don't need a... So we're looking at fall 7th and fall 28th of year. Alright, Run's just dead. Woodcutters Weekly on the 17th. Summer 14th, year 1. Woodcutters. I got 1%ed. Oh, did I high roll the 1% though? Because that shouldn't be possible. I think we got 1%ed. Combat Quarterly, Spring 19. Yeah, if I actually went to check on Spring 19th, I would have known I got 1%ed. Damn. Wow, I got 1%ed on the... There's an odd chance that the books fail just because of how it's done. So this book is completely wrong. This book is not the book that it's supposed to be. Because if I were to check on Spring 19th of year 1 and see Combat Quarterly, so Spring 19th of year 1, the summer 14th, the summer 14th book is supposed to either be mining monthly or combat quarterly. But instead, it was the forging book, as you can see here. So it doesn't line up with what it's supposed to. So I got what we call 1%ed just because of numbers and rounding. So that means my entire sheet for spring is wrong. So that allows for it was a viable run. I could have just played and it would have been fine. Because I didn't check on the 17th, I didn't think I had a chance of getting the Bait and Bobber book, which was the book that I needed. So I would have gotten Bait and Bobber of summer year 3, Woodcutters Weekly on fall 7th of year 3, and then Combat Quarterly on fall 28th of year 3. So I killed the run because of namely because I didn't check on spring 19th before, because I forgot, but I got 1%ed, so I had no idea what my books would be. Oh. What can you do? Gonna do another run? Yeah, I mean, I've only been going for 1.5 hours, but I gotta just go to the bathroom, so I'll be back. Unlucky. It happens, though. Anxiety Muffin, thank you for the 3 years of support. Goddamn. Thank you. Man, it sucks because it's like, if I just checked the spring 19th book, I would have known I got 1%ed. That said, I wouldn't have been able to tell which 1% I got. But so it would have been a 50-50 gamble about whether or not I got the fishing book or not. And then I also have to check. What was the odds of hitting the combat book? Fall 7th, fall 28th. Uh, 60%, so it was actually quite high. Oh well. What can you do? It was a sloppy start. Oh. In terms of me being a little bit of a perfectionist. Set. E. I've done worse resets, that's for sure. Sucks, but it's just an issue with the accuracy of how we do the spreadsheet. Because we only go to like a certain decimal point, where if we wanted it to be more accurate, we would have to do more decimal points, but it makes the sheet exponentially larger. Going on here, actual insanity. And he is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Give me a different result, game. I can't even say give me the right books because the game literally just gave me the right books and I just somewhat trolled. To be fair, it's not entirely my fault this time, but I should have been able to check the spring 19th date. My bad for getting 1%ed. I'm gonna lose sleep over it though. You shouldn't have a difference when you're facing upwards, but if you face downwards, you have to do it slower. I believe if you're facing left or right or facing upwards, it's the same frame timing. But if you're facing downwards, you have to do it slower. So you should try to never chop anything downwards. Left, right, up are the same. Down is slower. So yeah, reason why you're it's harder. That was spot. That was the one on the very left-hand side. Is that the middle or the left-hand side spot? Pretty sure it was the left-hand side spot. Like the middle spot, you can just go frame by frame on YouTube. You just rewind it, use your period key and your comma. Left side spot, yeah, that's what I thought. Spot 6. I wish this sold for or more, but why do you need 1 gold crop? Because it tells me my RNG. I can tell you that there are books that will show up in the traveling cart on summer 12th year 1, fall 5th year 1, fall 28th year 1, spring 15th year 3, fall 5th year 3, and fall 26th year 3 from getting a gold quality parsnip from that single spot. Also, apparently there's a book spot on spring 16th year 2 that I'll also check. El Bacalati, or El Bacalati, thank you for the prime for 2 months. Probably butchered the hell out of that, but aren't going well. It's literally 6 minutes in. This run could literally die in the next 4 minutes to a 1 in 3 chance. Actually, I'm sorry. A 2 in 3 chance of it dying. The 1 in 3 chance of it continuing. A few dandelions, please. There. Good forage. Happy New Year. Willie just destroyed my... There's a dandelion there. Thanks, Willie. That's actually kind of a decent amount of money just dead. That's like... What is that? That's like 70 gold just gone. Because of Willie. Willie just killed 70 gold right in front of me. The audacity. Are you even watching the stream when you're watching at 360p? I don't know if that's... I don't know if that can be considered watching. I mean, it's Stardew Valley. No one here is for me. Depression. I do remix bundles specifically for the garden bundle. So basically there's in the pantry, there's a 1 in 3 chance for one of the bundles to either be the animal bundle, which requires 5 large animal products, the fish farm bundle, which basically requires 40 roe, or the garden bundle, which requires 4 unique flowers. The animal bundle takes hundreds of thousands of gold worth of infrastructure and then also your time to get the large animal products. The fish farm bundle requires you to do fishing and then wait basically like half a year time. And then the garden bundle requires you to grow up 4 different flowers that take about 6 to 8 days each that you can do in 2 seasons. That I will have sprinklers water for me, so I don't even have to water them myself. And not to also to mention, it gives the best reward, which is a quality sprinkler. That was the bottom spot. But the main thing is it's piss easy to do, and it allows me to do the greenhouse in year 1, like, without much commitment. It's like 30 to 40 minutes faster than the other 2 options while giving the best reward. And then all the other remix bundles really aren't bad enough for me to care, because I won't actually be completing the entire community center until year 3, so I'll have time to just basically get everything along the way, where I don't really have to go out of my way for. The only other, like, bad bundle is the enchanter bundle, where you have to get a rabbit's foot. And that's in the regular CC anyway, so there's a chance that I get to completely avoid the worst bundle, or the 2 worst bundles. Strategies changed, not for like several weeks. Unless if you're talking about the ordering, then I started doing this yesterday just because it's actually a better pathing order. It makes more sense. It's the same. I go to the same areas. It's just the order that you do it in is more efficient. Do you use a pick your bundles if it was vanilla? I mean, yeah, if it was in the game, if it was in the base game, yeah, because then you would just pick the god bundles every time. But that's kind of lame, so I hope CA doesn't add it. Stardew Valley is already a pretty easy game. CA does not need to make it any easier. The main issue with it is the fact that I have to do fishing early, which is extremely slow. Because the goal is to just completely skip fishing, essentially. And that's the main problem with it. You have to catch 5 seaweed, 5 green algae, and then you still have to populate a fish. That's the issue with the fish farm bundle, or fish pond bundle, whatever it's. I mean, yeah, but again, like like, yeah, it reduces RNG, but you want to know what I actually find entertaining and fun about this run compared to other runs is the fact that it has RNG and it's not the same run every single time. Because if I wanted to just remove all the RNG and handpick all the bundles, guess what I would just run? Seeded. Because you can do that in seeded. But I'm specifically running unseeded because I don't want everything hand-fed to me. If I was doing this category seeded, I would be trying to go for like a 12-hour time. I'm not walking down that. Just blindfold perfection. I don't know how many like more rooms I could realistically do while blindfolded. Is the thing. Because I did crafts room. Like it all has to be like. It all has to be. Like, bought from the traveling cart, essentially. Or forge in, like, a consistent area. Yeah, I feel like you could do pantry. Now, for pantry, you would do remixed. And then get the... You do rare crops, so you only have to grow a rare seed. And then it's seeded so you know what the other options are. And then you do garden. A pantry remix is probably doable. Fishing would be impossible, I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be impossible. It would just take probably days of my life of brute forcing. Vault can be done blindfolded. I'm sure there's a way... There's probably a way to do the mines. You can buy the resources for the blacksmith bundle. Yeah, you can buy the resources for the blacksmith bundle. I'm trying to think of the other ones. You can buy you can buy Solar Essence and Void Essence from the traveling cart. And then the last one would probably either have to be... It can't be gemologist, can it? Yeah, it's like... I was thinking you would do engineering because you buy the battery, you get the iridium from an Omni Geode. But the issue with getting an Omni Geode is you have to go down floor and buy iridium. How do you buy iridium? Oh, you can just buy the Omni Geodes from Sandy. Oh, okay, you can do that too. That is true. I might have to look into seeds that it's possible on. That might be a thing that I eventually do. Because you might just be able to do the fish tank just by buying everything. Can you buy refined quartz? I don't think so. But that shouldn't matter because you can just get the trash quartz and then use the crystallarium you get from use the crystallarium you get from the vault to duplicate it. Or you can get a fire quartz from an Omni Geode and then duplicate that. Quartz. Now is bulletin board possible too? You blindfolded? I mean, I would need a specific seed. For bulletin board. Enchanter is theoretically possible, it's just annoying. Because you would need to, I mean, no, I guess you just buy everything, never mind. I was thinking you would have to get the wine through a keg, but you just buy it from the traveling cart. Or you get it from the previous room. So, Enchanter's possible. Die bundle is fine. I'm too focused on the stats to do a run right now. Wait. Can buy. Chef bundle is fine. Buy. Can't buy, but doesn't matter. Can buy. Can theoretically buy. So you can do dye bundle. Easy to grow, or easy to buy. Apple tree is somewhat easy to do. It's just about placing it. Buy. You can theoretically do this, but it's probably annoying. You just don't want to do the salmon berries. It just takes too long to find all the bushes. Same with these. I would say no to these just because of convenience, but they're theoretically possible. You can do this. Yeah, you do cookies, ice cream. I mean, yeah, but you'd have to find a specific spot. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, they're possible, just sucks. You can do these. You can do these. You just get the... You get the coupe. You get the coupe. You open the door. You put an auto grabber in it, and then just sleep a month. And then you'll probably have 10 eggs. Like, you slow sleep. Like, you stay up for, like, 5 minutes. Or, like, 2 minutes. Let them eat grass. And then go to bed. And it's like, they'll eventually get it. But it would be kind of annoying. I wouldn't recommend this one. You don't know when you get mystery boxes. But you can consistently get the prize ticket. You could probably consistently do this. You can always yoink a jack-o'-lantern, 10 corn is easy to grow, and then you buy the bat wings. You can do this. You can do this. 5 hollies is seedable, where you find them on the ground, and then you just buy stuffing at the winter event, as long as there's a path thing. What is that? 1, 2, 3. I skipped this apparently, but 3 I think. Actually, can you get frozen geode from the traveling cart? Oh, I don't think you can consistently find frozen geode. Because you don't know if the debris is actually going to be there or in the right spot. I would say not possible just because of frozen geode. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly 7. I just wouldn't recommend these 2 and this one. I mean, it's possible, theoretically. You have enough options. Yeah, but then you have to get the eggs, which is, I don't know how many eggs you need to get. Yeah, I know there's trash eggs, but you need, like, 50, I'm pretty sure. I have no idea if the quiz is seeded. If the quiz is seeded, it's probably easier. That's more of the difference. It'll be an idea. It would probably take me just as long as it's taking me to do perfection to actually do, though. Because the amount of memorization I would need and practice would be crazy to do it in one sitting. One mismenued, it's just over. I'd have to bring out the controller to do it too, because it's the only way I had to do some of the menus. You play keyboard and mouse, but you do all the menus via a controller. I don't think you would do blindfolded winter tilling. You need to be able to normalize your movements, and it's just impossible. You wouldn't know where your mouse is. I mean, money would just be done by growing crops. Would be my guess. But funny enough, it's probably gonna end up being a thing where you have to look for the traveling cart to be proper in like year 8 or 10. And then you spend the first like year getting to a point where you can get like 1 or 2 machines that you just go out, harvest, and then you sell all that for the money later on. Because I guess it would be a question of like how much money do you need for the entire run. Because basically all your purchases will just end up being from the traveling cart or Clint. Right? And then Robin, I guess. But how much money do you need to pay for it all? Like, if I were to take a random guess, if you include the vaults, you probably need around... what? 75,000? No, probably more if you're getting a majority of it from the traveling cart, because you gotta buy more stuff. Probably need closer to 100,000 gold throughout the entire run. So what would be the easiest way to get 100,000 gold without spending a ridiculous amount of money? Yeah, I think like 100k is like the absolute max. Hear me out. We buy sprinklers from the traveling cart. Yeah, but we need to get 25 for the crystallarium to do that. Which we can afford by, forging the first year. Because forge is good. Oh, I forgot that I needed coal. Really, this not much. Trees aren't consistent though. Yeah, you have to think about normalizing like inputs, that it works every single time no matter what you do. You realistically cannot do anything. Like, honestly, even crops is scary because you don't know where the debris ends. Lewis friendship? Low-key, that's probably the play. You don't talk to anybody else, and then you only know Lewis and Robin, so it's a 50-50. It probably has to be Lewis friendship, no? How many years would that take, though? It has to be Lewis friendship, doesn't it? Now that I'm thinking about it. You can always get to your mailbox. If you don't talk to anybody else, it's a 50-50 if you have 100 hearts with him, he has a 50% chance of gifting you 500 gold each day, right? He has an early birthday. Yeah. I know how it works. But if you get them to like 10 hearts, which realistically you will get him to 10 hearts because it's worth your time. You just want it to be a 50-50. If I said 100, I'm up. All flower. Oh, you 100% can. It's not that hard. I'm pretty sure I've done it before. Wait, what was the other one that I said? Oh. Have it. I mean, no, not at this point. It technically has a use, though most people don't really count it as a use. NPCs visit it, or like start visiting it once you finish it. But it's never gonna have like a use in terms of like there's not gonna be a shop there. It's not gonna be like a place that everybody goes. There's a reason it was old and abandoned in the first place, right? No one used it before it was repaired. I think they're just gonna start using it magically after it was repaired. Yeah, I'm hoping. Like, I don't want any update to Stardew until Haunted Chocolate 2 is released. Like, I would be like sad if CA just randomly announced I'm working on Stardew 1.7. I would actually be sad. I don't really care for a Stardew 1.7. Yes. I doubt it though, but yes. Not really good in the feedback department is more of the thing. Be a very effective beta tester, to be quite honest. already. There's actually a decent chance I get a magnet ring on me. I have to go. Probably not. I mean, I would still seed it heavily due to the fact that you want to do as little as trips to the traveling cart as possible. And also, if you are sleeping 8 years, you gotta keep track of what day you're on for 8 years straight. You know. There's a few logistic things about it. Noe's books. Books did a little trolling in the previous run. Did it that way. That makes sense. Fair enough. Maybe we can get a way to, like, consistently walk downwards at the farm instead. No, because the main issue with the traveling cart is the only consistent way I found previously to do it is to, walk through town. The house? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that would be hard to normalize. You don't know where your mouse is. And then if you're one tile off, you're screwed. Not even the controller can normalize that. The controller normalizes the inputs of the menu because you can go from one tile to the next, or one option to the next. When it's free-forming like that, it just doesn't work. I mean, maybe there is a way. But I don't It would have to have some experimentation. Because I guess you could theoretically normalize the y-axis due to the fact that it would be at the very bottom of the screen. So you can just scroll all the way down. But I don't know how to do the X. Unless if you make it like bottom right or bottom left. Yeah, you could definitely get into the corner consistently. It's the question of whether or not that corner is cleared. Get a ladder from one of you guys, please. Tired of wasting all my energy. It was the 9th. I don't know, 4th. Agent. Ladder from. This pace is like dog shit, by the way. You know what? Fuck it, we don't need the call. We need to save time. I'm gonna regret that. We even got one of the coal back already. I got a compressed coal up top. We don't need the coal. I can't be sitting in the way that I'm sitting if I want to be able to see the ladder in the darkness right here. I can't zoom in. Gotta get my forehead closer to the string. Aqua. I don't have room for that, do I? Nope. That aqua. It's technically more expensive than the quartz, but I'll just take the XP and be fine with it. Oh, shit. No ladder yet. Morning, Ellie. Thank you for good luck, rocks. Gonna be a big win today. We'll see. We already had a file that trolled me earlier. It's not very meow meow of the game. That is a sentence I didn't think I would ever hear. I keep saying this shit, bro. That is what we call brain rot. Like just missing a ladder top right, or am I just getting scammed on these last two floors? Hello? Hello? Ladder. There's a ladder, never mind. I just can't fucking see it. I don't even want to continue this run anymore, man. So bad luck neutral, bad luck neutral. Oh man. I continue playing or not? I feel like if I just give up on this run because of my mental right now, if I check it, I'm just gonna have the book. Actually, I completely forgot what Parsnip spot this was because apparently I didn't check it. I'm pretty sure it was the bottom of the two, so it should be spot 11. But... I have a year 2 run. Oh, if I'm down 3 hours. Yeah, bottom right. Roll's about to be an issue as well. Issue is if I kill this run, I don't really feel like doing another one. I'm kind of just tilted. I love being purple. Luck today, I got neutral. I'm sorry, I got bad luck, neutral, bad luck. I'm sorry, bad luck, neutral, bad luck, neutral. In terms of daily luck for this. only good part about this run is the fact that I have a magnet ring. The rest of it is ass. It's the level 40, and it's because it's a dot. Mine's are ass. Just lost 6 50-50s there. Seven. Two for 9. Two for 9. I don't know who re-enabled Bone Zone, but thank you. That was never. No Jade. Need 2 more coal. motivated with the run. I should probably just kill it because of that. Continue playing like shit. 3 singletons in a row. The Mark Roper song. I'm good on the run. I wasn't gonna be good. I was already gonna be. I already know. I'm just not feeling it. I'll check. I'm probably about to be pissed, but I didn't really want to play it till Yeah, no, it was not spot 11. Was it spot 7? No. Apparently I didn't even have the right cart spot. Lol. Whatever. One. Bait and bobber, that's a bad sign for us. Look at that, technically another viable run right there. It's whatever. That run would have been shit anyways. We had 2 viable book runs today, which is depressing. The first one wasn't my fault. The first one was not my fault, so. Don't care, didn't ask. Dad. Oh well. Yeah, sorry for the depressing ending, but I'm just not feeling it anymore, so. I'll probably be on tomorrow. Maybe I take a break tomorrow, depending on how I feel. But I'll probably be on tomorrow. Like a week break. But that just feels bad. I was not playing well today. It's just how it is. It is how it is. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, rest of your day. Happy Friday. I will likely be on tomorrow. So, good to see you guys again tomorrow. Other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later. Peace.